Following this video, you should be able to utilize the self-assessment dashboard, initiate the validation process, identify when comments or actions are required, create and manage action plans within the validation, and submit the validation. The following AWCTS users have permissions for this task. Self-assessments are automatically generated and closed by AWCTS. The self-assessment remains open for a total of 7 days, including time for the soldier to complete the assessment. If the soldier has not yet completed the self-assessment, the active link on the self-assessment dashboard will open to the soldier's contact information page. After a soldier completes the self-assessment, a system notification will be generated for the platoon sergeant, squad leader, and nurse case manager. On the self-assessment dashboard, the status will show pending validation. To validate, click on the soldier's name link to open the validation screen. Each of the self-assessment categories is presented on a separate tab. The nurse case manager validates the 5 clinical categories, and the squad leader or platoon sergeant validates the other 12 non-clinical categories. To view the full self-assessment, click on the Review tab at any time. On each tab, the validator will see a green check in the tab header when the required actions have been completed. This includes concurring or leaving validator comments and creating or updating action plans for any amber or red category. First, indicate how the validation is occurring. The best practice is a face-to-face validation where the self-assessment can be used to facilitate a conversation between the soldier and the validator. On each tab, review the soldier's assessment, noting the color, priority level, and comments. Soldiers are required to add comments to the self-assessment if their rating is not green. If you agree with the soldier's self-assessment, check Concur. If you concur with the soldier's self-assessment, comments are optional. If you have reason to disagree, leave the Concur box empty. If you do not concur, validator comments are required. The Concur field and all validator comments are visible to the soldier following the validation. If the rating is green and the validator concurs, click on another tab to continue the validation. If the soldier rates a category with an amber or red rating, first concur or leave validator comments. Then an action plan addressing the concern must be created, linked, or updated. All available action plans associated with the soldier's case will be available in the active box, and any connected to the current self-assessment category will show in the connected box. Clicking on any plan will display the plan details. To create a new action plan, click the new link. This will open data entry fields. Complete all fields and save. If the save link is not active, hover over the link for tips on completing the required information. New plans are automatically connected to the category. If the minimum required actions have been completed, a completion checkmark will appear in the tab header and next to the action plan. Any action plan can be linked to multiple self-assessment categories. For example, a plan related to both medication and pain can be linked to both categories. To link an existing plan to an additional category, select the relevant plan from the active box. Click the right arrow to move the plan to the connected box. To update an action plan previously connected to a self-assessment category, first complete the Concur section of the validation. Then select the plan description in the Connected Plans box. The cursor will default to the Add Log Note field. Adding a log note to the plan will update the plan and meet the requirement for the validation. If the target date has passed, the validator should select a new target date. If any other changes must be made to the action plan, use the View Plan link to open the currently selected plan in a new window. If a plan is no longer needed for a specific category, the validator can disconnect the plan from that category using the left arrow. Enter the reason for removing the plan in the pop-up window and click OK. This will remove the plan from the category, but not close the action plan. To close a plan that is no longer needed, first, disconnect the plan. Highlight the plan in the active box. Use the View Plan link to open the plan in a new window. Click Edit. Change the status to Completed and save. This will close the plan and remove it from any associated categories in the self-assessment. Continue the validation process for all tabs. When all tabs contain the green check, navigate to the Review page. After reviewing, select Submit. If any parts of the self-assessment validation are incomplete, AWCTS will provide a warning message. Correct any deficiencies, return to the Review page, and submit. The validation is complete, and the user is returned to their home page. The dashboard will be adjusted to reflect the completed validation. If the second validator has completed their validation, the soldier's name will be removed from the dashboard. If the second validator has not completed the validation, the status will reflect pending squad leader validation or pending nurse case manager validation. For more information, see these related topics. For technical support, contact your unit AWCTS administrator or the AWCTS service desk.